Don't mess up this time. Hey guys. Well.
Hi!
Welcome back to the laundry room. Happy 2019. Happy New Year to you all. We miss you guys so much. With complete transparency, we recorded this video already.
Tell them, you gotta give them the Rudyard Kipling. It never happened. This is the first take.
I'm sorry. It's a lie. It's really a lie. So, this is not the first take. We actually recorded a great show before this, but the camera wasn't on. Guess whose fault that was? I'm going to be honest. This is the epitome. This is the epitome of how 2019 has gone for me so far. So as you can see, we're not in our normal laundry room. We're here in Nicole's lovely home.
Hey guys.
Because mine was ruined due to a plumbing accident. Flooded the entire house. And so we're, taking the time to recover. So yeah, there's that.
Hey Matt, what's new besides the house?
So, I know, right? Oh, besides your house, right?
Besides your house.
No, my house is not new at all.
That's it. What's new besides good? Well, what's going on?
2019 has started off with these challenges, but there's so many great things I'm expecting. I'm so happy to be back with you guys once again, and I'm almost like ready to dive right in.
Alright, let's do it. So, my name's Nicole Poland, and I've missed you guys. Welcome back to the laundry room. Happy New Year. So much has happened, but we'll get to that. We're going to talk about the 27 things white people should never ever say to their black coworkers. This was a post by Black Enterprise, and I actually should probably, they don't say who wrote these things, so let's just get to it. Alright, so
We've had
they
our
say,
already.
they'll say that, hey, you look like that guy on that TV show.
Yeah, so I'm not the guy that was on the TV show the other day. Prior to me actually having hair, they used to tell me I look like a boxer named Timothy Bradley. But
Timothy Bradley. We have to do this. We have to do this. Who is Timothy Bradley?
Oh my God.
Boxer, because you said it before.
I really wish that first episode was like, she didn't do this the first time.
But I was thinking it, and I was like, who's this guy but Matt? You guys gotta go with Timothy Bradley. Okay.
Stop it.
I'm done. Okay, cool.
Are you done being a bad friend?
I am not a bad friend. Alright, cool. We're done.
You're trying to expose people that
He
don't
doesn't
look like me.
him. He doesn't. I'm not going to be that person today.
Thank you. Please don't be that person today. I was actually stopped in H&M. I got a guy who said I look like Timothy Bradley, but
Autograph, please.
that's terrible.
Alright, it says, if Soulja Boy can do it, you can. So they will compare you to some other random black person that they heard of.
Yeah, I don't do anything like
try to use
Soulja
that to
Boy
motivate.
No offense to Soulja Boy, but I don't do anything Soulja Boy does.
I mean, he was at the top of my head because he's been. It's like Flavor Flav to me. I officially call him Flavor Flav, and that is his name for now because he's definitely rocking, as per usual with rappers, the big chains, and he's loudmouthing everyone and basically saying that he's the father of this whole rap era for the millennials. So anyway, moving forward,
we're not talking about the king of anything today. We'll get to that another day.
You mean you don't wash your hair every day? So now, guess what? All black women do not, most black women that I know don't even wash their hair every day. And we don't have to because it doesn't really there's no must with that. The only time I probably wash my hair every day is when I'm wearing it wet and curly. So no, we do not wash our hair every day. But some people of other cultures do wash their hair every day. Good for them. That extra 10 minutes in the shower, means something.
Wow. Okay.
I think I skipped this one before. I'm scared to get pulled over too.
Okay, so there's another one that we did talk about, and I guess I want to lump that one in.
With this one?
With that
Which one was it?
That,
All Lives Matter?
Yeah, All Lives Matter.
Okay.
You don't all get pulled over. You're not all dying in the street. When you hear someone say Black Lives Matter, or when you hear black people talk about the fear of being pulled over, is because in our community there is a very broken relationship between us and the police, and it's very insensitive for you to make that relationship about you, or to include yourself in that when you don't experience that on a normal basis. They talk to y'all. They do. They talk, and they, you can kill the whole room full of people and you're leaving in handcuffs. Let me even have a gun in my, area,
that's not called
whether
a
it's
cell phone.
Registered to me or not. Let it be a cell phone, let it be anything, and that exchange doesn't go the same way. And I hope I don't come off insensitive, but I want to make sure that I come off concerned for all of the families of those who lost loved ones senselessly at the hands of law enforcement. It's just not the same.
That's interesting. Absolutely. Okay. That was good. You're not Baptist? I thought all black people were Baptist. Yeah, so we're not all Baptist.
You all don't have a shot now. Sorry.
I grew up in a Pentecostal church, and I was telling Matt earlier that I actually was surprised. When I was a kid, I thought everybody went to church. For the most part, I thought everybody went to church, and I had heard of atheists, and of course I didn't think that they went to church, but I was surprised to realize as a kid that what I thought was a large number of white people didn't go to church, and I was just like, what? They don't go to church? And the ones that I knew that went to church were Catholic. So I was just like, oh, so if you're not Catholic and Caucasian, you don't go to church. Like as a kid, I thought that. As you get older, you realize things, but for us as kids not to go to church, it was like,
it's
weird.
To
Really
weird.
Go to church.
It's definitely, my family went. Everybody went to church. We went to a church that was mixed.
Exactly. Even when we didn't go, we were like shamed.
Exactly. So
white people look carefree at the grocery store. Like they don't have no church clothes. They didn't go to church today.
They didn't. Football. Exactly. Football Sunday. Yeah.
It says, I went to the beach for the entire weekend, and look, I'm almost as dark as you.
You're red.
Never.
You're red. The melanin, that pigmentation does come.
What do they call that? They call that it's called something blackfishing now, or like
blackface.
It's like black. No, it's not blackface. Basically, there are these Caucasian women who are putting on tanner, in different shades of foundation to look like they're black, but they're not. It's this thing on Twitter.
Really?
Oh my god, yeah, it's huge. And so they've been calling out all of these, social media models that are not black.
Hey, white people, stop.
So it is blackfacing, but they're calling it something else. They call it catfishing, but they're calling it something else. So I don't know.
It's terrible. That's what it is. It's not genuine. Stop.
Yeah, this one says you're different, not like the other ones. Who might you be talking about? Who are those people?
Yeah.
Who are the other ones?
I always feel like the people who say that, because I won't lump all white people in one bunch. I just won't do that.
It's not all white people with stereotypes of us. Let's be clear.
I feel like those people are the ones who use the N-word, behind closed doors. So they say the other ones like to our faces, but it's just it's disgusting.
Because they'll say something negative about black people and be like, no, not you.
Yeah, not you.
You're not you. You're not like them. Yeah.
Disgusting. Disgusting. You're not like the other white ones either.
Yeah, like you all. Yeah. Or they'll try to say like, I love NWA, or you go girl, hey girlfriend, and like try to use black, I guess, social terms to like communicate or connect with us. And
anybody who tries to adapt their language to fit a social background or to fit a social group, is not. I mean, I get you trying to blend in, but it comes off, as not being genuine.
Yeah.
You see it a lot. Like you giving an example, the "you go girl" example. You see it a lot in the white community when they're trying to fit in with their black coworkers. But you also I'll also say I see it a lot with black people too. Like, I know who you are outside of work. That's not how you talk. That's not how you talk. And it like it just comes like to if you want people to know who you are, be who you are.
Right.
Trying to get along or fit in, it's really not worth it. It's really not. Like.
Okay. All lives matter. We talked about that, and then they'll say like, "Do you take those out at night?" And they're talking about our braids. Women, when we get braids in our hair, they'll ask us, "Do we take them out at night, and do we wash our hair afterwards, and like put them back in the morning?" So obviously, there are still, how do I put this? People who live in their own box. That's what I would say it is. I think there are people who are very comfortable in their suburban community, or their, wherever they live at in the country, rural areas, or whatever, and they don't have a desire to step outside the box. I think it's important to step outside the box, just so that you can familiarize yourself with other people and learn from them. I think it's important so that when you're kids and you go out into wherever you go into the world, that you're not either culture shocked or offensive to other people. It's just like, in my opinion, respecting someone else's religion. Yeah, I think that's the most common thing I can compare it to. So I think people are very comfortable in their boxes, but I think it's important to step outside of it so that we all have a clear understanding and a very fair level of respect for each other. People who refuse to, or just think that things are supposed to be a certain way, they typically come off as prejudiced and racist.
Pretty much.
Yeah. There's that. And then they'll say, what's this one? This is the next one. You're the prettiest black girl I've ever seen.
All black women are pretty.
Hey!
Make a note of that. All black women are pretty. I mean, they may not be attractive to you per se, but all black women are beautiful in every shade that they come in. So I hate the whole, you're pretty for a dark skinned girl. Like, don't play women of my culture like that.
Ooh,
please.
child.
Please. It's unbecoming of you to be that type of person.
Okay. Yeah, definitely is. No, definitely is. I think we have our own issues to deal with internally as a race. We definitely don't need any outside people throwing something else into it. I think people, society, the system, whatever you want to call it, have found so many ways to divide us and to put us against each other that we don't need any help.
Right.
We don't need any help. We're still trying to mend wounds from a couple hundred centuries ago. Like we're good. We leave us alone. We're good. Yeah.
And stop asking black
Are
women,
you really
please.
black?
Yeah, are you really black?
Are you
Or what do
really
you
black?
mix with?
What
Like,
is it?
come on now.
You got
Like, please stop trying to give credit to some other race for this woman's beauty.
Yep.
Like, she is a beautiful black woman.
Hey.
Let that, just be there.
Yeah. You can't even like be proud of anything else that you have, and you have to stand up for the fact that you're black, because they will try to attribute whatever beauty you have to some other race. So, anyway, but
Just the words of black women, just love yourselves. Love yourselves. Please love yourselves. Yeah. It's so important. It is so important to the generation that's coming after you all, that to be appreciated, to know your worth, so you don't fall into the hands of people who don't know your worth, or people who won't appreciate you.
Surprisingly, just to add on to that, it's so important to this generation right now for us to understand it and accept it.
Right.
And I say that because kids know when you fake it, right? You have to live it in order for them.
Hey guys, we had to do a quick punch out. Storage issue. This is such a great first episode, man. Such a great first episode.
We're totally ready.
Right.
Yeah. So the last one is, they'll suggest that you play for the company's basketball team, but they've never seen you play before.
Oh wow, that was one we didn't talk about. We definitely didn't talk about that. Yeah, don't assume I know how to play basketball. I mean, you do a little something, but don't just don't assume.
I'm Linda's daughter. I can do it, but don't play me. I don't play none of their games at all. They be like, what's that game where they throw the little thing? I can play it, but I ain't not coming all the way out there to play those games with you guys. I don't know. It's like, there's a game that they play, like, they don't have a basketball team, whatever. They do like softball and stuff, but it's not softball. It's not hacky sack, but it's that game where you throw a little sandbag into the hole, cornhole. That's what it's called. I'm not playing games with you. Done. I'm not doing it.
That game is actually fun. Black people do play it too. I don't know what's up.
In the local office, I'm not going to play with everybody else. I'm good. If I can go outside my door and play it.
That game is at the cookout. What is she talking about?
No, I've never seen that at Black People Cookout before.
Alright, it's at the tailgate.
Thank you.
But
thank you, white people, for introducing it. No, I'm just joking. I don't know who did it. But I don't know who did it. The game's fine with me, but I'm just not into all the games. I'm not into them, so I'm not into them. But anyway, don't assume we can play basketball. But anyway, cool. Alright, so what's to come next on the laundry room? What can you look forward to? Viewers want to know.
We definitely have so much to talk about that's actually happening within the culture right now. There's the whole King of R&B conversation that we'll have, and it'll bring us to another conversation that's a bit more serious. Not just a bit. It's a lot more serious.
I guess so. I guess,
do we have to talk about?
Is that what R. Kelly?
Yeah.
I haven't watched it.
I have personal opinions on it that may be a little different than what everyone else.
Child, now you really want to know what you have to say.
Hey,
okay,
so
we might feel the same way though. We might feel the same way.
We just might.
Okay. I'm gonna shut up.
I mean, do we really have to watch the documentary? Do we really have to watch it?
I remember many moons ago when it snowed and I got stuck in with my cousins at some people's houses, and I saw this same man urinate on a young girl, and I was just like, I'm never singing these songs again. And whenever people play it, I go, no, turn it. I have not been a fan since. And to hear that this came out, I'm not surprised. I am surprised that they're wrong with it.
Did we have to watch a docuseries about it? Anyway,
I think everybody knew. The younger generation didn't know. And now everybody knows. And now everybody's like, yeah.
his streams are going up.
So
I think he's happy, and I really do want to get probably we'll have to do a deep dive on it, but there's that.
There's lots of things we want to talk to you guys about, actually.
Yeah.
So I want to say shout out to all my federal government workers that who are not being paid currently right now. I know there are a lot of services in the DMV area that are extending their hand to you, such as free food. There's the food pantry downtown. There are local grocers and things of that nature that are helping out during this time. When we first started, I was listening to Cardi B say that Trump was trying to make everybody go back to work still without pay. So maybe we'll talk about that the next time.
We're praying for you guys.
Yeah.
We're seriously praying for you guys.
Yeah, definitely.
It's so funny. Like you talked about R. Kelly. You talked about, and somehow that brought us to a Trump conversation. I think the segue was, but anyway, it just on a lighter note. Like I find it so funny that so many people have seen this R. Kelly P tape, but no one has seen the Trump P tape. I don't understand.
There's a Trump P tape?
Yeah, there's a Trump P tape somewhere.
I don't want to see the Trump P tape. I didn't want to see the R. Kelly P tape, but it's a Trump P tape?
Yeah.
No, son.
I think he was getting peed on.
No, son. No.
By some Russian prostitutes
I mean,
or
his
something.
wife
Anyway.
is a porn star. Shout out to her for the come up. I mean, what can you say? They're constantly winning.
Wow. All right. And this has been the first episode of the Laundry Room.
For 2019.
2019. All right. This is great.
Yeah. Welcome.
Okay.
So we've missed you guys. There'll be more to come.
Definitely more to come.
My name's Nicole Tolan, and
I'm Matt.
He's Matt.
Oh, yeah. Before we leave, I did this at the end of the first episode that didn't get recorded. I wanted to tell you guys about something that's going on. I've started a poetry page, which isn't just a poetry page. It's a platform that I want to use to kind of promote other artists, because as creators, we have a duty to support those who are like us, who have kindred spirits, who are willing to put themselves out on the line, making food of themselves, to bring or to push a culture forward. And that page is at _DC_mad_poet on Instagram, and it's mad. I'm the mad poet because I like a mad scientist, combines a whole bunch of things together to get something great, or to get something exciting. I want to combine poetry with a whole lot of elements that just aren't the same. You may not notice it on the page now, but there's great video content to come. Just a whole lot of great. And yes, the Laundry Room is gonna have a Instagram page that will be coming probably within the week. It'll be posted for all you guys to follow, probably in our next video. Once again, we thank you guys so much for sharing your time with us. Both of us have to get out of here because we're both tired. We love you guys, and we'll